All right, ladies and gentlemen, Legend just gave us the signal. Music, Life, and Love podcast. I go by the name of M.Soto. I'm being accompanied by my guy, Gillionaire, over there in the chair. What's good, my guy?
What it is, What's going on, man? What's going on with you, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good.
That's what up. That's what's up, man.
I was watching some of the games earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite too happy with my team, but it's all good.
A little disappointed.
Yeah. I think your team lost too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact,
Well, y'all actually lost. We didn't lose, but
yeah. Y'all didn't lose. Y'all didn't lose.
Nah. It's a tie.
It was a tie and shit like that, man. We didn't even talk about Black Panther. I know you had caught Black Panther, didn't you?
Panther.
Yeah.
Dope movie.
She said that's it, right? Yeah.
I had people asking me, was it better than the first? And I'm like, it's not that it's better. It was just good.
Mm-hmm.
It was just as good. It was, it was different. I mean, obviously, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Obviously, so it's not gonna be the same. But
yeah.
I liked it. I mean, I'll watch it again.
Nah, overall, this shit was a good movie, man. I'll give it a 9, a strong 9.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I'll give it a strong 9. You know?
Good concept though.
Yeah, first one was 9.5 for sure, but yeah, this one's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, listen.
Yeah.
I want to shout out all our listeners out there on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other streaming platforms. I want to make sure that you guys go over to YouTube, like, subscribe, share, comment. If you got any topics that you want us to go over, you can shoot that over to us at musiclifeandlove88@gmail.com. Now,
Oh yeah.
do the clap. That was the fourth clap. Legend, you did 3. I'm gonna do the fourth one.
Okay. Look at that.
The guest that we have today, I'm gonna recall this moment in time. The first time we met him, I think that was like us embarking on our podcast voyage, so to speak. It was weird because at the time I was looking for a different podcast studio. Well, just looking for different podcast studios. Stumbled upon him and I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was on a website called Peerspace at the time. I usually go there when I look for all my different locations and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So he hit me up. He let me know his rates. I was like, all right, this is reasonable. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what came with what. All I know, I was like, yo, listen, Tuesday.
Yeah.
We coming through here.
Yeah.
And we about to record. I don't know what we going to talk about. Came through, super professional. I believe at that time we was coming off of the back end of COVID, the pandemic and everything. So it was like, everything was like, hey, you got to sign this paper. Mask on. We coming through there. He was cleaning everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was really professional. And for the most part, I think at that moment, that's when we kind of stamped that as our home. You know what I'm saying? And we've been rocking with him since. Some people know him as Leader Genius. We've been calling him Els for the longest. But it's with pleasure that I have the owner of Digital Empath Studios here, Mr. Leon Stanford. Right there. Thank you for being here.
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
What's good, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Mr. Shake my hand in the building.
Yeah, it's just like the air handshake.
No, you gotta get virtual handshakes.
Oh,
Virtual.
that's
Okay.
That's what we're going with it right now.
Virtual love.
We need the Oculus for that too.
Digital love, man.
Digital love. There you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just somebody gonna coin that too. Digital.
Digital.
It gotta be digital. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
okay.
damn, bro, like.
Where do we start, man?
We've been talking about this for a minute.
Yeah.
You up here.
Where do we start with this, man?
I think we should start from the beginning.
Okay.
Digital Empath Studios, right? And then I'm a backtrack after this. What made you want to start Digital Empath Studios, and what was the end goal for you when you thought about it? Because a lot of times when we come up with an idea and we push forward on it, we don't necessarily know, where it's going to end up at. Sometimes, you come into roadblocks and sometimes you change shift left, right. What made you stay on your path and say, hey, this is going to be like a central hub for like just podcasters and, anybody that wanted to, get their voice out there?
All right. So when I started Digital Empath Studios, I was podcasting myself at first. And what I realized, I was like, man, this is hard. There's a lot of equipment I'm buying, a lot of buttons, a lot of learning curves. And I was like, well, if I'm having this problem, other people got to be having this problem. I can't be the only one going through this. So I was like, let me, step it up and address that situation. Let me figure out how to, use what I learned for and help other people bridge the gap. Some people like it's a cheat code. Hey man, if it's a cheat code, it's a cheat code, whatever. But it's gonna help you get to your results, which you really want to get to quicker. So that was the main objective. But I also look at it like if you can see the end of the road, then that's where you gonna start to slow up.
Okay.
You're gonna start to slow up before you get there. So I don't want to see the end of the road. I'm always constantly building out 5 more steps. So
Right.
if I look at it like, oh, that's the end of the road, I'm gonna be like, all right, guess I'm about to start stretching and winding down, get some food when I get there. It's over. It's celebration time. Now I don't look at it as celebration time. We celebrate milestones.
Facts.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, how did you the name Digital Impact Studio, like how did that come about?
I don't believe in overcomplicating stuff. Take the action. So the digital, I wanted to bridge the life between the digital world and people. So that's what Digital Empath came from. It's going to be called Digital Empathy. It was taken. The name will Google was taken.
Okay.
Long story short, the website was taken. I was like, I'm into branding this stuff.
Right.
And I was like, well, look, it's gonna be a studio, I guess. I don't know. Look, I ain't about to stress myself about that. If I create the thing, they're gonna come. Like Google, I wouldn't even know what that meant. That word don't mean nothing to me, but now it do.
Yeah. Because when you started doing podcasting, was it your own setup or did you go to somebody else and have them do everything, or everything was self-taught from you, like when you were doing your own podcast?
I was researching YouTube University. I was on there all the time, just like. And then for me, even with the studio stuff, I still go back and I'll get the podcast books. I will go back and read, because how am I going to tell somebody else more than what they already know if I don't know more? I'm not constantly educating myself, so I'm constantly like, okay, what's the new thing? What else can I do? What else could it be put at? What's the other ways of streaming this? What's the other ways of bringing in revenue from this? So it's constantly educating yourself. That's where I look at it. You gotta keep learning.
You still podcast on the side?
You know what I get to do? I get to be Mike podcast, a lot of podcasts now.
Okay.
So I still exist in a digital world.
That's gotta be something different for you to just like step away from the podcasting, I guess, and just be more of the manager and just like you oversee everything. Reason why I say that is because I know, like, even being like an engineer or an artist, at some point it's kind of like you've been doing this for so long, so then you step back for a second and say, hey, there's a lot of other people with firepower out here. Let me see if I could just, propel their dreams and stuff like that. So with that being said, that means that you have to manage a bunch of different podcasts. So it's not just you being the engineer. There's a lot of other things that go into podcasting, as we all know. So it's like the cameras. Let's just start right there. Is that something that you went to school for, that you were already doing, and then you just brought that to the element of podcasting, or is this something that you just learned along, just along the path?
I look at it like this: hustlers gonna hustle. That's what's gonna happen. Hustlers gonna hustle.
Right.
If you're not a hustler, you're not gonna understand it. So for me, I didn't know nothing about cameras. My brother, I was renting out my basement to my brother in the beginning, and he had a camera. He had an old like Canon. And I was like, man, what you doing? Like, why are you not using this camera to make money? Like, I don't understand. I don't know nothing about cameras, but I know people take pictures and they pay money for it.
Yeah.
I was like, I bet I can make more money with your camera than you.
Wow.
Like, all right, go ahead and show me. So I used his camera and I started making some money with it.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I didn't, my training on cameras, no, I didn't know cameras, but I had his camera. My homegirl let me hold her camera she wasn't using, and I had a phone. I was like, that's 3 angles. And from there, I was like, I'm going to have to teach myself how to edit and do whatever else. I was going to figure it out as I go. Figured it out as I go, because I was willing to, put myself in front of it.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Take all the hits.
that's crazy. So when did all this start for you?
2019.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's only a couple years ago. Well, not a couple, but like, damn.
Yeah.
Figured 2019. 2020, I opened the studio in the house. By 2021, I had a studio downtown. And we in 2022, I got 2 studios. Hustlers gonna hustle.
Yeah. Nah. You on the
Damn,
move.
bro.
Yeah, he's on the move with that, man. That's dope.
I'm about to cut the cameras, like go home and like really hustle right now. Like, I'm supposed to be doing something else, but no, that's a major salute to you, because, just having an overall vision. You got to have a vision first of all before anything gets, put into motion. And the fact that you had the vision and you just decided to go forward, I think that that's dope, because there's no way I would have saw everything from when we actually met you and thought that you had literally just like jumped off of the deep end and just went in like that.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we was at that one studio.
Yeah.
And technically, it almost would have been 3 studios, because you had the podcast room, you had another room, you had the photography room, then you transitioned to the one across from that one, shut the other one down, and then open this one up. So there's a lot of different transitions, but I mean, you probably would have had like a good 4 or 5 different rooms to do stuff in. So I definitely, tip my hat off to you, because that's major. I know people, they're at different levels when it comes to what it is that they do, but for you to be where you're at right now in this small time frame, it's kind of like, I gotta tip my hat off, because I also know that you do other things.
Yeah.
Like you do real estate.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. So how do you manage to juggle real estate and run a full-time production company?
I'm not going to say hustlers going to hustle.
Not with that.
But what I will say, a part of that is knowing the play. Like, all right, I was working my regular 9-to-5 job before while I was doing the podcast stuff initially. And it wasn't even 9 to 5. I was working 12-hour shifts. So I would leave my 12-hour shifts, go run home, record people's shows. That's what I was doing. But every time I would be at work, I would keep a notepad with me, because my show was called My Secret Mentor. And I was like, yo, I called it that because I wanted to, I was learning from people I didn't know. So I was like, they don't know they're mentoring me, but they are. So I'm like, I keep a notepad with me. Every time ideas come to my mind, I was write it down. People will be like, why are you always writing stuff in your notepad? Why you always writing stuff in your notepad? Like, yeah, y'all gonna be still here. That's gonna be the problem. Y'all gonna be here, I ain't gonna be here. I ain't sticking around with y'all. So I took those ideas and I just kept cultivating them, building on them. And that's how the progression is happening. I feel like I got away from the question though.
No. You actually go on track. You know what I'm saying? You on track with it. Because you actually brought me to the next question. You're 9 to 5, right? I was just asking you how you juggle, being
the real estate. That's what I am. I ain't answer that part. So a part of that list of things was I wanted to leave there, and I understood I needed money to leave there.
Yeah.
So I was like, this real estate game kind of sweet. I can kind of get into that.
Yeah.
Hustle. All right. I switched departments and everything just so I realized like the warehouse department had computers. I was like, they got downtime. They be sitting around sometimes. If I could switch to that department, I don't know nothing about forklifts or nothing. So now I got to learn forklifts, but I'm also going to teach myself real estate.
Wow.
I was taking online classes about real estate. I'm like, dang, this is hard. I'm still writing notes, studying. Take the test, finally pass the test. I'm like, all right, I got my license, real estate license. I got some money saved. I'm saving money. I'm big on the saving money thing. I save 10% of everything I make. So I'm saving the money to the side, so I can take that jump out there. So I knew if I had the money, another job to fall back on, which was the real estate, I can fully jump into the podcast lane, because now I can use some of that money I was saving and investing, getting from real estate, and put it into this equipment.
Right. Damn.
So how did you get into the whole podcasting thing? You know what I mean? Like, as far as like, were you just listening to podcasts? That's what that actually built the interest, or how did that work?
12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, work for 12 hours. You kind of bored after a while.
Okay.
Keep some earbuds. Like, what's long that I can listen to? Because I wasn't paying for YouTube Red. So I was like, it was audio books and podcasts. They would talk for long periods of time. And I'm like, all right, that's keeping me entertained. I don't want to hear the same music all day. So
you got any favorites that you actually used to listen to or still listen to?
At that time, I'm gonna throw it back first, because it was my first one. I think it was Brilliant Idiots with Charlemagne and Andrew. Then I jumped on Taxstone, Free Taxstone, maybe. I don't know what he got going on. But
Yeah.
You gonna be there for that?
Yeah. Then it was Taxstone. Then it was like Joe Button. That's one of the things I started realizing podcasts was cross promoting. I was like, well, he over here and he on this show. And this is how I'm finding these people. So now if I'm finding these people this way, this might be a good thing to pay attention to, right in the notepad. So I was just listening to those people over and over again. And I was like, these are people that I'm liking what they're doing, I can also do this, but in a different lane. Somebody told me EYL was around, but I didn't know who they was at the time.
Earn your leisure.
And I was like, when I finally seen them, I was like, they're not doing what I'm doing. They're doing like businesses, but on a broad scale. I'm very niche with who I'm targeting.
Yeah.
So your whole like you're more direct in terms of who your audience was. Okay.
Yeah.
So your
like,
podcast was geared towards what? Because I know you did say that you have a podcast before you did the studio. So what was that geared towards, and what was the name of it?
So the My Secret Mentor,
I'm sorry.
yeah, it was dedicated to interviewing Black entrepreneurs in the DMV area, specifically teaching people how to launch, grow, and maintain various business models. So I understood it wasn't enough to just know, okay, this is your business, and hey, you Black, look, you might inspire some Black people to also start this business. How did you start this business? How much it cost? We got into all the specifics, but launching is one thing. You also got to learn how to maintain this business. How are you still in business? And then we get into the final stage, and it's various business models. So we're talking to different business owners because everybody's not going to be suitable for one type of business. You might look at one thing like, they's cool, they making money, I want to try it, but that's not really your thing. You just saying you want to try it because you heard the dollar amount that's attached to it.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. So we're a few years in. Yeah, it's been like 4 years with Digital Empath, right? Yeah, close to 4.
Something like that.
Something like that, right?
3,
Okay.
I think.
I mean, all right. So, we ending of the year. I mean, what's 2023? 2023, what's the vision for 2023?
2023?
Yeah.
The part I can talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want you to spill all the sauce, like I'm saying, just like a little preview.
Just a little preview.
Just
So-
something.
I'm looking forward to the monthly podcast happy hours. I'm looking forward to more events. I'm looking for more expansion for the studios, of course, but more so I'm looking at the development of the team aspect and the other shows that's like been associated with it. Like I look at it like, if you rock it with me, I want to see you progress. I don't want you to just kind of show up and I'm just like, yeah, thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Yo, get out of here.
Yeah, like I wanted to be a more communal thing. So for me, just being involved with the community and like different groups and more, I started seeing the bigger picture in that. And I'm just like, if I can use my platform and my space to develop a communion amongst people, that's where the legacy come in. Like I'm not looking at like I could be gone tomorrow. What y'all gonna say about that nigga? He got my money though.
Yeah.
I don't even know nothing else about him.
True.
Shit.
Nah, that's facts.
Yeah.
So another thing I know, just me knowing you like to run a lot. You recently just did, I believe, what was it, a 5K? No, was it a 5K? Or was it the one in New York?
Yeah.
Oh, New York. We ran 10 miles. It was like 10 miles.
You ran 10.
Like 10 miles.
You saying it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some people.
What necklaces that they look.
That's what I'm saying.
They
That's
out of
like
reach
1,
right now.
2,
but,
3, 4,
like,
5.
Yeah.
So before that one, it was Chicago. But which one was
I
the
missed the Chicago one.
Oh, you missed it, Chicago.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to Chicago.
So when you're doing these 5Ks, I say marathon. You're doing these marathons. They're not marathons?
No, that 5K is light work.
It's light work?
We do that.
10 miles is light
For
work?
you.
No, a 5K
That's for you.
Bro.
is literally
Yeah.
the lightest of lightest work you can probably get into.
Bro, I mean,
Like if
but
people look at this and they be like, he only do 5K, that ain't nothing. They will be right.
Oh, word. Yeah.
man, all right, cool.
Give us an example what 5K is, like from where to where.
All right, so 5K. Let's break it down to. I don't know the metric system that well, so I ain't about to break it down to kilometers. So you overseas, salute to you, shake my hand, but I don't know kilometers.
We gonna guesstimate here.
So miles.
Yeah. Okay.
That's only like 3.2 miles.
Oh, okay.
The marathon, on the other hand, is 26.2 miles.
So did you do one of those?
Yeah, that's what our most recent. Well, not the most recent one, but that was the one I got a tattoo for.
Oh,
So
shit.
okay, bet. So you did that one. What's the preparation like for that? Because if it's 25 plus, when you're doing 3 miles only, like did you do like one where you actually did 25 before that, and then took a week off and then went back in?
So we was training. So I trained with the Black Running Organization. Shout out to Bro, Let's Grow. So that's first and foremost. Community, again. Community is a big part of this because you can go out there and train by yourself. But the reality is once you go out there and you run for hours on end by yourself, you start to wonder, like, why am I doing this? And you got to go out there and keep doing that because, like you said, you're gonna have to put the miles in. The most miles I ran before the actual marathon was 22 miles.
Damn.
And we went out BWI, and it was like, yo, this is a long. We did it twice, and it was like, I ate some crazy food the day before that. Let me know I couldn't eat pizza or none of that stuff. I had to stop. I was like, yo, what a Burger King? I'm going to the bathroom there. I can't eat. This too much.
Right.
It's too much right now.
Yeah, because the diet before. So what do you eat the night before? You said like you just pizza.
No.
No, you can't. You can't eat pizza.
That was a bad idea.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
That let me know I can't just go do whatever I want and
Right.
just wake up and think, oh, I've been running. I'm good. No.
Yeah. So your whole diet is like, because I've heard runners that like to have like carbs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, inside the system. You can't do no energy drinks, right?
I don't mess with the energy drinks.
Okay.
I just do a lot of water when I'm doing that. So I gotta make sure I'm hydrated. I wasn't even doing no recovery shakes like that. Before I would do the whey protein as a recovery shake to recover the muscles, but I ate like a lot of salmon. A lot of salmon. Get your vitamin D3 pills and that type of stuff. Make sure your joints strong. Yeah, that was my main comfortable running shoes.
Shit.
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's definitely important.
Gear and mat.
But
Yeah.
you constantly hitting the ground. and whatnot.
Yeah.
So did you run like track before or anything like that?
I ain't do nothing. I ain't want to run nowhere.
So what made you want to like start?
Yeah.
Because
So I started by mistake.
I gotta hear this.
How do you do that?
About 2017, I want to say, I was looking at like life and I was reflecting on the people that was around me. And I was like, man, y'all don't want to do nothing different than what y'all already been doing. And I just want to do something different. I want to do something so far different. I'm going to do soccer. So I never played soccer.
Okay.
By the way.
You just wanted to do
I just want to do something different.
Something different.
Yeah, I was going to be different.
Yeah.
When I decided I was going to play soccer, my friend, he was telling me about this app called Meetup. He was like, you got to go on Meetup. You're going to find people that like doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You ain't got to convince them. Sound cool with me. I was looking for anime stuff, and I was looking for soccer.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I found like one anime thing, and I found the soccer. I went to the park to go meet the soccer people, but I went to the wrong part of the park. So I seen the black running organization I was talking about. They was like, come on, brother, come over here. I'm like, oh, they must be the soccer group.
Oh, shit.
They hype.
Oh.
They signed them up.
So they signed them up,
They
kid.
finessed them.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you look motivated. Come on. They finessed the hell out of them.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, so I went over there and I'm like, all right, cool. They just like, yeah, we're going to these sprints. You on the first whistle. All right. I can run.
Yeah. That's what you thought, right?
Yeah, I can run. I'm in shape. I had some Jordans on.
Oh,
They not running shoes.
Nah, not at all.
man. Which ones? Which ones?
I don't even remember. They was they was not running
It
shoes.
don't even matter.
He's like, yo, they were clean though.
He didn't have
I
the
had
jumpers.
hooping shorts and Jordans. Apparently, hooping shorts are not running shorts.
Nope.
You need your knees for running. You don't want your knees covered in running.
See, that's why-
you used to.
That's why they wear those on
Yeah.
those poom
You
poom
want,
shorts.
yeah, you want your legs to be able to breathe and move.
Yeah.
I'm running up. They running up.
The original underwear daddy shorts was the running shorts. That was the original Hoochie Daddy.
I think
shorts.
that's why I didn't run track in high school. So I'm like, I'm not wearing
You
it.
know,
Like, I couldn't do it. I was just like, yo, listen.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
everything got to be below the knee, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm
at
rocking
least in
it.
the 90s. Well,
In the
I didn't go to
90s.
high school in the 90s, but
Yeah.
2000, like, you know what I'm saying, after the 90s. But
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you on
So it was by accident. Damn, that's crazy. Take us back to young Els. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's Els from? You know, what's the background? What's the story, man? Like, and as far as like, what vision did you have before Digital Empath? What did you see yourself being?
All right, so I'm gonna go. So I'm from Baltimore, East Baltimore. If you from that part, if you know Baltimore, then I would go deeper and say down the hill. But around high school, let's go with high school. High school, I had a teacher. She was always on me. She was like, "Yeah, you don't want to do no homework." So she would call on me in the morning because I paid attention in class. I refused to do homework. I just thought it wasn't necessary. But I got to do homework when I'm home. I don't want to do work when I'm home. Like, I don't like that the fact that you trying to get me to do this either. So I was always against that idea. So she would always call on me. So eventually I'm like, all right, I'm just going to study and do the homework because when she called on me, she ain't going to be able to shame me like she trying to do. She think I don't know nothing. So like I didn't. But now I know it. So it got to the point where she stopped calling on me. Eventually my uncle started paying me to get on the honor roll. So I stayed on that, and I was like, all right, cool, get money for being in
Just
school
being-
anyway. I'm gonna be here regardless.
Yeah,
I might as well get some money for doing this.
Yeah, keep your grades up and all that.
So fast forward a little bit of time. We had a youth entrepreneurial program. I ain't never heard the word entrepreneurial before. Didn't know what it was. Nothing. The guy came in there. He was giving away computers, game systems. I won an Xbox from him. He was like, everybody on the stage is a 6-figure earner. I'm like, well, they making 6 figures. He able to give me a computer, the Xbox.
Yeah.
Like, it must be something to this. And next time I seen him, he was talking about the competition. I was like, well, I'm good in English class. That's like my top one. I'm all A's in there. You want me to write a letter? There's a citywide competition to see if you can be picked. 10 kids in the whole city gonna get picked to be in this program till they gonna learn entrepreneurship. I knew it came with money. I knew he had money. Yeah. He was talking about it, and now he here again in my face, and this is my opportunity. I just gotta write a letter.
Yeah.
So I wrote the letter. I was one of the people that got drafted, picked in there, stayed in there. My first business plan was for embroidery. It was an embroidery business.
Okay.
It's called Outside Customs. Because what I understood was we was all wearing uniforms, and on our uniforms it had our school name. And if we had a school name on our uniform, other schools had school names on their uniform, and that was embroidered. So somebody need to cut me a check.
That's a hustler. That's a hustler side coming out.
Yeah.
So I talked to the vice principal at the time. I'm like, yeah, so if I got this business plan, I'm doing, and I think you should give me the contract for the school. Wow.
Damn.
So you started that real early. You started pitching ideas and just putting yourself in position like real early. That's dope. I think that's dope. But another thing I know that you also do, and I want you to correct me if I'm wrong, but you build websites.
That was the first official business I did, and I got somebody to give me an opportunity. Yeah, build that site.
Okay.
That was the first one.
So how difficult? It's a 2-part question, but how difficult was that particular job? I mean, it's something that you were doing because obviously, one thing I notice about people, when they're good at something, they always get called upon, no matter what. Yeah. They always want you to do this because they feel as though, hey, you're doing this, we feel that you're good. But then you never see yourself like it's good. It's like, nah, I got to do this, I got to work on this. But they're like, no, you're good for what I need you to do. So how difficult was that for you?
The websites was another hustle that I realized. I was like, yo, this shit is sweet over here. Yeah. Because all I gotta do is watch this long ass YouTube video and follow it step by step, and then just change the names and colors. Yeah. Yeah. This video 4 hours. All right, I'm gonna watch this video for 8 hours. And while I'm watching it, all right, the name gonna be this. All right, what else y'all do next? Y'all clicked over here, drag this. Okay, I'm following the tutorials. People don't have the patience to follow the process. So they gonna pay people that is. Yeah. I was willing to sit there and watch the videos.
You had a specific website that you used as far as builders?
WordPress websites. That's my thing because they more customizable.
WordPress. You don't like Shopify or any?
No, I don't like none of them. Okay. You guys pick a lane and stick to it. Yeah. Then if you start getting dragged in other places, then you gotta watch new videos.
Shit.
So everything for you, from what it sounds like, is just like self-taught. Like you're a self-motivated, self-starter. You're not waiting for nobody to get anything done that you want to get done.
And you want to do shit different too.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like from earlier, you already had your own path carved. You knew that, the typical, hey, get through high school, go to college, figure out what you want to do in college was not your path. When did you decide that you knew that you were going to stray away from that? At what point did you? Because I'm sure that after high school or coming towards the end of high school, you got the colleges coming out to you and they're offering you these different options and stuff like that. If you was on honor roll or just really good at academics, at some point it would have been for you to go in that lane or just that particular path. At what point did you decide nah, I'm gonna go my own way?
So. It's time to we're supposed to name drop. I forgot I'm supposed to be name dropping.
You got a name drop, man. I'm over here I'm guiding my ass off, and I'm like, damn, bro, can you drop some names?
Pull it over, man.
Get Rich or Die Trying came out. 50 Cent was in one of my 8th grade class when that was out. I was listening to that, and I was like, man, I think Beg for Mercy came out. I was listening to that every day. And
Bro,
was like,
I literally
no.
was just listening to that yesterday.
What, Back for Mercy?
Yeah, I was on my different time though. College didn't appeal to me, so shout out to Kanye when
College dropout.
the college dropout time.
He inspired
Because I did that. I was looking at it like, I guess I applied for college because ain't nothing else to do once I got out of high school. I was out of high school for like a half a year, and I was like, this is mad boring.
Did you work?
Like, I was just working. I was working when I was in high school. I was working 2 jobs at one point in high school.
Damn.
Okay, and then you decided. So like you didn't want to go to college, basically.
I went there.
Oh, you did.
But
I
you
don't agree.
but you didn't want to though. You didn't want to.
I just did it just because it was something to do.
Yeah.
I was
Damn.
bored.
Trying to figure shit out still.
Yeah.
So you just didn't want to be stagnant and just not doing anything. You just wanted to still be sharp and like. But I mean, college is a good place to network too.
Yeah.
It just sucks you got to pay for. But I mean, that's a good place to network. Now, did you go out of state or did you stay here?
No, I just went to community college. And then when I did finally make the decision about the university, I was going to UMBC. I had went there, applied. After I graduated from the CCBC, I was like, all right, cool, I'm going to do this now. But first, I'm going to bet on myself. Now, if my bet on myself don't work out, I got this college thing. I can just go back and just do computer science and call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's what you went there for, computer science.
Yeah. I was enrolled for computer science, but I said I'm gonna start my own business. Now, if my business don't work, I'm just gonna go do this computer science thing, and that's what it is. Try it.
What you was trying to start up? You remember at the time?
At the time,
Yeah.
it was this.
It was just
This
it was
is what
this.
I have,
Did you know
yeah.
that? Okay,
Oh,
so this
was then.
this is okay.
Oh,
I
so
was like,
this is not 3 years, bro. This is like 10 years before. This is
so
Close to.
me being in school and college thing, I would go and then I would not going. I feel like going, I stop going. I take a lot of breaks. Don't take breaks, kids.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It makes it way longer. And they start taking your scholarship money away.
Oh, so they hit you with that.
Yeah, I had scholarship money at first, and then I stopped going.
Damn. Oh, so you was in the
So
clear.
so you probably had to pay some of that shit back.
Yeah, I got a little bit of student loans. Not a lot.
No, not right.
Nah, okay.
I ain't one of them double, triple digit number scholarship people. I mean, I was getting grant money for a while.
Oh yeah, I think for the most part we all were.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
Legend?
Yeah. Right, Legend.
Shout out to Legend in the building.
Why you so quiet?
She the L's behind the board today.
She's the other
Hey,
L. Can you talk?
Can she talk?
She don't know how to talk.
All right, well,
That's the first.
I could translate for you. All right, she said thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, she
for,
uses sign
for
language.
all our listeners that and some of our viewers, because I don't think you got a camera angle. But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
she said she loves y'all and she'll holler at y'all on the next go round. But
Yeah.
you mentioned some of the, I guess,
Call her a Legend Keys.
Legend. Oh yeah,
She look like Alicia Keys a little bit with this hairstyle.
she does. Like she got
The
it.
hairstyle going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going on.
Legend Keys.
Legend Keys. Okay.
Look,
she on the board.
Yeah, the episode that you did for us, we had some people saying you look like her.
Oh,
Yeah, and she did though. I was like, wait a minute, let me do a comparison. I'm like, oh, she do look like her.
Oh,
Now she
shit.
look like Legend Keys over there. Swizzy. All right. So anyway, like I was saying, so I know you mentioned some of the influences like music wise at the time. Like, what was your go-to in terms of music at that time? Like, who did you go to? Because
at what age?
At
Come on, let's go to this. What
college.
age?
Yeah.
Talking college.
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 Yeah,
All right, I
college.
thought we was going to do 3 different time periods.
We can.
Started up. Yeah.
High school. High school. I was heavy into 3-6 Mafia.
Okay.
So
Oh.
anybody that knew me, they would associate me with some 3-6 Mafia songs.
Oh shit.
So I was heavy into them throughout. That was like probably the main go through.
Yeah.
Go-to.
What was your favorite song from them? Because
Hard.
Yeah.
I know.
What about favorite album? Can I do that?
You can do favorite album. Drop it.
Yeah.
The
Favorite album
Unbreakables
from
was my
3-6.
favorite one.
Which one?
The Unbreakables. I was selling CDs in like 8th grade at that point.
Damn. Okay.
Bootlegs.
Talk
I
about
don't
it.
know about that.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to
so
say that.
What year we talking? That's like.
That's like 03.
So that's Bearshare. That's Bearshare. That's Naps. That's not.
That's not Napster. No, LimeWire.
LimeWire.
LimeWire. Yeah.
Yes.
LimeWire.
I think LimeWire, you had to know somebody that had a computer. I mean, kids had computers. I ain't no computer. I had one homeboy that had a computer.
Oh shit.
LimeWire was the shit.
Yeah. LimeWire.
Bearshare, I think was like 05, 06.
Yeah. LimeWire took a time. Yo, there was a point.
Napster.
Yeah, Napster as well too. There was a point in time that it took a while for LimeWire to download. After a while, it's like, yo, wait a minute, and it would be crazy if you downloaded the wrong shit because it was like some child pornography shit.
Oh,
that was
shoot.
It's like, oh nah, yeah, you had to be careful with LimeWire.
I knew MP3, MP4,
Bro.
something else meant that wasn't MP3. That's not a song. Whatever this is not a song.
It's not a song, yeah.
Oh, because you could tell by the data.
You could tell
like,
by the data.
how much. You know what I'm
Too
saying?
many
Like, wait a
megabytes,
minute.
Too many
Yeah.
megabytes.
I just used to be like clicking on the names because it'll be the names that pop up, and I'll be like, oh shit, is the new song? Click, and I'm like, oh hell no, and I got to delete this shit because they was going crazy. Yeah.
They had a horse on there at one point. I was just like, yo, this is too much for me.
You said a horse?
Yeah, I went over my
Oh,
I was like, I don't know what you watching, dog. I gotta go home. This is
Oh shit.
at least
what the hell is going on?
man.
gotta stay away from that place. I heard they came back with something though. I don't know if it's on the legit side now.
I think so.
Who-
Yeah.
who's that?
What
LimeWire.
Napster? Oh, LimeWire? I thought it was
I got
Napster.
something new
Okay.
they're doing now.
Oh shit.
I feel like they kind of like a decade late
Mm.
because I mean you still like music wise like
They started like the digital. That's like
no they did
Yeah,
they
kinda
was at
like
the
did
forefront of all of that.
Yeah,
after
not
the
really
bootlegs.
start, but yeah.
When everything started to go digital, like they were at the
Mhm.
forefront of everything as far as like pirating music and just
The record labels was like, nah, what's going on over here? They didn't know how to.
they was
like the government,
scrambling.
like the government, they didn't know how to tax it. So
Yeah, it was early in the game.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
So you had so high school was 3.6,
Yeah.
3.6.
and then moving on to your college.
College
Let's go younger than that. What before high school?
Before
Like
that,
you
oh,
don't
man.
you ain't got nothing like you know what I'm saying, like Pac or
So
anybody.
in my mind, I thought I was West Side. The
Okay.
West Side. I was living on West Baltimore, so I just knew I was Tupac. Like
I knew he was gonna say
inspired.
Pac.
Back
Oh
then.
yeah.
We was
That's
doing
what's
all this.
up.
I had young pictures of me just like this.
We're gonna have to put that up. Like I want that to pop up when you say this. We're gonna do that in post.
And
But,
that was a thing. Tupac was like my. Probably shouldn't have been listening to him, to be honest.
Mm.
Shouldn't probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, if it was me and my kids was listening to Tupac, I'd be like, yo, you gotta relax.
Yeah.
How old is you? 8?
oh damn.
Nah.
Yeah. Shit,
Nah, Pac was definitely
Baby Shark Cat.
man. So you had Pac, you got 3.6. Now we moving on to college.
Mace was like
Oh,
big
Mace.
thing to me back in the day.
okay. So now we talking 90s. We talking mid.
I wanted one of them shiny suits. I wanted a Rolex. I wanted a shiny
Man.
suit.
Whoa.
I just looked at the video he did with Puffy on More Money More Problems. Like I just watched it again and I was like, damn,
Yeah,
that shit hit, man.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
was-
like
And
just
his
watch.
lyrics was that.
word.
Yeah, Mace, come on.
Mace was the man.
So
Still,
I daydream. I deal with hoes that pose for Maybelline. It's
yeah.
like, what? That was a hard
Shit, we would have to go.
Mercedes clean.
We're gonna do like one day. We just gonna do like a whole lyric breakdown of some of our
Word.
best like artists. Just do lyric breakdown.
That will be fly. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we just
down
do
with
lyric
that.
break. I mean, I already know. I think Valo did one, but he did one with one of his artists and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's the
He
name of
didn't
this?
even announce the show your name yet. I don't know if it's, but it's a
Okay.
show.
It's a show.
Shout out to
Shout out to-
Valo.
Hey, Valo.
Peace out to Valo, man.
Shout out to Legend. You know what I'm saying over there.
Anything
Legend
goes.
Keys.
You got Legend Keys. Anything goes
Legend-
podcast over there, man. Production, I
nah,
should say.
the
Sorry.
production company. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a production.
Who
yeah.
else? Raw Dope Podcast. Shout out to them.
Of course. Oh yeah, name the people that you got.
Come on, man. I got
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna scroll it down. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Music, Life, and Love. That's what we at first and foremost.
Yeah.
You gotta know where you at. When you in somebody's house, you gotta acknowledge their house first. You don't just go past.
This is your studio. What you
No.
Nah, let him finish. Let him
We
finish.
Right here.
It's like Puffy going on Breakfast Club, like, yo.
Yeah,
Kinda
yeah.
like, yo.
Nah.
Oh, like, hello. Nah, but I got you.
Nah, all right. Music, life, and
And
love.
Puffy gotta acknowledge his artist because he can't be Puffy without his artist.
Facts.
Like they didn't sign in for what was it? No Way Out. That was
Right.
first CD?
Yeah,
No
first
Way
CD.
Out.
No way out.
Yeah. Puffy, that was back in the day too for me.
Yeah.
One of the first CDs I got.
I love that album.
That album is fire.
Still hard.
Wasn't that a double?
No,
That wasn't a double?
it was. Oh, I don't know if there was like a.
That was a double disc.
I don't know. It wasn't
I think
double.
it was.
I don't think
this
it-
one, not the original.
Yeah, not the original. It wasn't double.
okay.
No.
I had got the bootleg at the
Oh, yeah.
time. I was like, I was a kid.
Yeah, there was mad tracks on there, but I had gotten it. But yeah, go ahead. You said Music, Life, and Love. You got
So, you got Anything Goes production in here, which is Journey of a Soul Sister. Shout out to Legend. Goddess Legend, as she like to be referred to as. Ham Raw Dope Podcast, Rome, the Melvin Air Podcast, D Nice, D Zone Podcast, Pat in the Den. Let's see, it's a whole lot of names. I'm trying to think. Slick Talking with KC. Hold on, Bree and Chi. Deep in it with Bree and Chi.
That's a new addition right
Yeah,
there.
they new. It's so many. It's so many. If I really got to sit here and think about it.
Who else?
Black Women Evolve. Shout out to them. I'm glad to see a lot of sisters pulling up. That's a big thing. Check-in twins. They just started today too. They got something. I like to see people that got something different. Like that's my biggest thing. If you got something different, like when y'all rebranded to Music, Life, and Love, I was like, they got it. They figured it out. That's it. That was the one.
Oh shit.
That was the one.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, what was y'all? I mean, I know y'all asking me questions, but can I ask a question?
You guys, this
Yeah,
I keep telling you this is
Let's rock
your
it.
show.
Yo, let's rock
Can
it.
I ask some questions? All right.
Let me know.
What was the first double disc CD y'all got?
First,
They gotta ask some music
G,
questions.
you go
First-
first.
the
You gotta
first-
name some stuff.
you said the first double.
Yeah,
double,
first double disc you caught.
first double disc.
Hold up.
How old were you?
Pop.
I don't know
Damn.
if you remember the exact age.
Yo. Damn. First double disc.
I might have been late. I might have hit the I don't want to say Blueprint 2. But that's the official,
Nah, but-
like the one I paid for.
Oh, okay. Now, but what about now? Oh, you
I
what?
paid for that. Like I went to, what was the name of that store on 14th Street? I forgot the name. You know,
Sam, was it Sam?
Sam
Sam's Goody. Sam
Goody
Goody
or something
Yeah,
like that?
like Sam Goody.
I
I
went
think
over
it
to
was-
Sam Goody. I said, I like, it's only $18. All right, I get it. I just got my check. So for those y'all that don't know that, this guy used to be my supervisor back in the day. This is when I was like 16 years old.
Yeah.
Like, so what I would do on my break, I'd be like, yo, can I go? He was like, all right, it's 1 o'clock. All right, come back at 2. I was like, all right, cool. So I would just jump on the train real quick from 34th Street to 14th is a couple stops. You know what I'm saying? If you're going express, whatever. I go to Sam Goody, whatever. And I was looking and I was like, what can I get real quick? And at the time it was Blueprint 2 and I copped it. But that wasn't my first one. That was just my first official double
one.
disc,
Okay.
Official one.
Yeah.
Cause I was upgrading to what they was doing. They was like, nah, you gotta cop the official. You can't be running around here doing bootlegs.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if it was like, I don't know if it was Wu-Tang maybe it might have been Life After Death, maybe. I don't know.
That makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I think it was. That's my first, because every other album that came out, or maybe, damn, was it?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. All Eyes on Me. I know All Eyes on Me was a double disc CD as well too.
Oh, all right.
See, I was copping bootlegs.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like
bootleg count.
they do.
See, that's
I mean,
bootlegs count.
I had all of them then,
Yeah.
for the most part. I mean, but I don't count it because it's like it's nothing like opening up the CD and you got the pamphlet.
Right.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The art. Like you could turn it around and it's
Hell
just
yeah.
different. The packaging, the presentation was
I
just
missed
so,
that.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
It was authentic.
Yeah, for real.
You felt like you had something that you could, it's tangible.
It was yours.
Yeah.
That's
Nobody
it.
can just in the middle of the night like they don't exist no more. We got to edit that part out.
Word.
Yeah, the subscription. You don't have a subscription no more, so now you don't own the music. It's like, nah, I paid for it, my man.
Yeah. You got yours? What was yours?
My first one, my brother. So I got one older brother. He convinced me to go halfway with him on this CD. I don't know how we was getting money from. We had some money for some reason, and he was like, "Yeah, we should go buy this." This Master P was the hottest, one of the hottest people at the time. So he had True to the Game. That was a double disc CD. It was him, Soak the Shock, and his other C Murder. So that was my first one. Was True to the Game. My favorite song on that album was Candy.
Oh shit.
I got candy.
Yo, remember when Juvenile dropped 400 Degrees?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Shit was- I copped that one. I was like, what the fuck? This shit is dope,
How old were you when that dropped? Did you go in there and copy it?
bro. I
You
was
must have been
bootleg.
like,
The
yeah,
bootleg-
the bootleggers.
So like when we
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the bootleggers, you know what I'm saying? They just have like a whole like a crate with like a green thing over it, cloth over it, and they just have a bunch of CDs. So like I used to walk to Pick and Ave, you know what I'm saying? Pick and Ave is just like, it's just like pretty much where they got a bunch of stores. It would be the outdoor version of Mondam and just like a bunch of different places outside. So they would have the bootleggers, they would have all their stuff, and they'd be playing music outside. So you just look over and you just go over there and see what they got. So, they'll tell you like, hey, this just came out. This was hot. This just came out. Take a look at this. It'd be like $7 for, a CD.
$7.
It'd be like $7 for CD.
$5.
Nah, it was 7. Yeah.
Okay, it was.
Yeah, I remember.
Getting you $5.
You get $5.
Was a little bit like
Yeah, nah, it was. Yeah, it was
five.
up there.
Might have been in '96. It was probably like 5.
Probably
Like
right,
you pushing 99, 2000.
Nah, you was paying 7,
It was-
8. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 7. Yeah,
it was 7. It was 7, and then you could probably get like, quote unquote, 2 for, I don't know, maybe 13 or something, some whatever. Nonetheless, I would go over there and I would just just rack up on like 2 CDs and stuff like that. At the time, I'm like 13, 14 years old, so I'm making money, and I'm like, okay, I just want to hear music at this point. So we would just go over there, and then we would get the music. So at that time, if you had the latest CD, you was the hottest shit because you heard the song. So you could be like, yo, this is what I got.
there.
So it's kind of like, it was the equivalent to you showing up at school with the new J's on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, look at the CD. Like, you can see that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean?
CD player.
CD
You got it. Like, yeah, CD player. I still had a Walkman though, but
You had a tape player?
yeah, I had a Walkman. Yeah, but I mean, that's
I had one. I had Mace. Mace was like my first tape. It was just the one song on there, and it would flip on the other side was just the instrumental.
Oh shit, yeah. I remember those. Yeah, they had the singles. They were selling singles. I think they still do it too, though.
I ain't seen them.
Yeah.
In a while, but they might.
They used to sell singles. I think one of my first songs that I copped was a single. There was something with Nas. I can't remember. It might have been If I Rule the World. That's when I had copped that.
That was purposeful. Like, you was like, I'm from Queens, he from Queens. We gotta do this.
I was like,
Yo,
You said Queens get the money.
Yeah, and
and
then
you was like, I gotta give them the money.
I gotta give him the money.
At
You know
the
what I'm
time,
saying?
like,
I had to support it.
it
Nas
didn't
was,
matter where you was at in New York. Like,
Nah,
Nas was, it was a different. It was a whole wave. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying,
in New York.
Shout out to Max B, of course. I gotta say, but it was a whole wave. It was a movement. So it's like when Dipset, that Dipset diplomatic community, when that dropped, that might have been the other double disc that
That's another one.
and I had lent it to Sugar J, and I still have not received it back. So I want my shit back, man. I'm telling you, I know he got it somewhere, but yeah, diplomatic community, that was like, Dipset was like huge at that time. That was right before I think right before. No, that was around 50 still.
So like what was y'all listening to, like over here in this state, like
Around what year?
like in the 90s? Was it more so like New York shit, or was that
90s.
walking with y'all was
I mean, because it is a mean expansion. I was like, give me like a year or like a 2-year span.
I got you.
okay, yeah.
97 to 99.
97, 99. All
Yeah,
right.
'cause
So I want to say Harlem World dropped in 96 or 97. It's one of them two.
96.
That's kind of hard on me. Like, I really want to say it was 97. So DMX dropped in 98. We had Dark and Hell is Hot. That was the first time I seen a CD come with another CD. We bought Dark and Hell is Hot, me and my brother, because he was older than me. We bought that, and it came with like another disc that had like Cannabis versus LL on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the first time I seen it. I was like, why this extra CD in here?
Yeah.
Like, they put it, they must have accidentally put an extra CD in. Let's check it out.
Okay.
So you had them two. Cameron dropped Confessions of Hell and Fire.
Confessions of Fire. And I think you're right on Mace. Mace is 97.
Who else? 99, Jay was leaning on the Benz. On,
That's Hard Knock Life too.
On That Life.
And y'all
I
told
think that was
me
98. No, that's 99.
that was like 99.
That's 99, right?
It might have been 98.
Wait, Hard Knock Life, Volume 2?
I think that was 99.
Volume 2 was 98. I can
Yeah.
guarantee it was 98.
Yeah, it was
I
98.
really thought it was 99.
Because I did cop that one.
Yeah, it's 98.
I copped that one. But go ahead. And then
So this is what you was listening to here in like
Flesh
in
of My
Baltimore.
Flesh was right before
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, so all this, the
Hot
people,
Boys.
the regular people was coming through.
Okay.
Hot Boys. Who else? Everybody No Limit.
No Limit.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because it ain't my fault.
Right.
Oh, Silk the Shocker.
Yeah.
Shocker. Yo,
So-
killing it. And then you had the remixes with Maya Moving On.
Yeah.
I think that was around that time frame.
Damn.
You had Usher who just dropped.
Oh, yeah, you can't forget about
97, I
Usher.
think.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Oh, yeah, listen to everything. So,
Okay.
I mean, it's safe to say that, it was the same influence of East Coast.
I'm about
Yeah.
to do some digital impact stuff real quick while y'all talking.
Go.
Cause I was like, yo, I'm thinking like, all right, New York is New York. We gonna listen to our shit. I'm thinking like, all right, what is Maryland?
It was but it was but
what all the other states are listening to? You know what I'm saying?
it was like the South was like really still doing their thing. And it's just that the market that they were pushing over here, like we wasn't really hearing too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I know Cash Money really started to like
That whole South. You think so?
They started to
I
dominate.
thought it was more so in Florida, somewhere in Florida.
In Florida?
Yeah, probably so. I think New
Oh, you
Orleans.
talking about
like the South period, like the South came crazy.
the South was already popping, but just in the market that we was at, it wasn't really throwing too many records out there.
Yeah,
Cash South?
The South, yeah. In New York, they wasn't really playing.
Oh,
playing
okay.
Too much.
All right. So New York really wasn't really rocking with the South.
No, like nah. I mean, they had their joints that they would play, but for the most part,
what was the ones they was playing though? Like were they playing any Outkast?
Cash Money. I didn't really hear.
So it wasn't until Juvenile dropped.
When Juvenile.
Yeah.
Y'all really heard like the South being represented. Not even Master P.
No, no, yes.
Because that was before. Yeah, that's right.
Master P was actually out in New York, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So he was out there.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of Southern artists that were out there. But we talking about mainstream radio though.
Yeah.
Like you remember there was still a machine when it came to the radio at that point that you really had to like, break into.
Right.
Who was like the main host, like radio personalities at that
Funk
time?
Master Flex.
It was
as far as DJs. Yeah, Funk Master Flex was the one. Yeah.
He's still, I mean.
He's still behind the camera? Yeah, he's still.
Don't do that.
Nah, I wasn't going to do that.
Yo,
yeah.
I remember listening to Flex just dropping them bombs. The only thing I really couldn't stand about Flex is he would not let the record drop.
Word.
Oh, rest in peace, K Slay. Yo, I
Slay
love
too.
K Slay
Drama
because
King.
of the fact that he would actually play the shit that was up and coming and he gave people a chance. So I was able to hear, super dope ass artists because of K Slay. I had to stay up late.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Because of him, I was able to listen to artists.
You had DJ Clue as well too.
I say not that. What happened? That's just Storm.
Yeah, DJ Clue for sure.
Fabulous and all them.
Hell yeah, that's a Storm. Monday night Clue tape, mixtape.
Who was your main one? Who was your favorite?
Oh,
y'all had
favorite.
Mr. C, y'all had
all
different people.
Yeah. Damn, you know more of us than more New York joints than we do.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Salute. Yeah, for real.
Mr. C.
Mr. C was
Red Alert.
Yeah. We had Red Alert. We had Flex. We had we had Cypher Sounds. I think DJ Enough. You know what I mean? There was a lot. It was a lot. To be honest.
It was a lot, and they all played.
They all played the hot joints. Yeah, Stretch Armstrong.
Armstrong as well.
You know what I'm saying? You had those like the late night. You know what I mean? Like all the mixtapes, all the upcoming songs. Yeah. So yeah, DJ Envy was Hot. Yeah, Hot 97 as well too. So Hot 97 was strong.
That was it. That's all we had was Hot 97 at that time.
At that
105.1
didn't pop up to
didn't come
to like 2002, 3. Something around there. Yeah.
And they just started, going back and forth. So it became like, just almost like a competition.
I just remember Puffy talking about Hot 97 back in the day.
Yeah.
And that kind of reminds me, making me think about a little bit about the life side because it's music life. So on the life side, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have yet to been like on a tour of New York. So this is for the listeners and myself. When I ask y'all this. What's the spots I should go to right now? Like, where if I pull up in New York, where should I be pulling up to?
Oh shit!
Okay, shit. But if it's,
come on, give me Queens, give me Brooklyn. Where should I pull up?
If you do Queens,
1
or Brooklyn,
no, 2 and 2, 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
2 spots. I don't care if it's full club or something.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, I'll give you an area where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? If you want to chill, if you want to do Caribbean, you want to go to Jamaica side.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to go to Jamaica side. If you want to do anything Caribbean, you go there. You want to go shopping, you go to Jamaica side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. Now, if you want to like party, you know what I'm saying? That's over there. Dykeman's crazy.
I always hear about Dykeman.
Yeah, Dykeman's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. La Marina, I don't know if it's still open. I don't think it's open anymore. They always go back and forth, but La Marina over there in Dykeman, crazy.
That's the spot.
Yeah, that was the spot. That was. I don't know if it's still open, but yeah, that was the spot for real. But another Queen spot, I would say, you know what I'm saying? We got so many places, but Jamaica and Astoria, you wanna chill with. You wanna party over there, you want your, you know what I'm saying? You want a little mix, go to Astoria as well. But if you want that Caribbean vibe or just like hood, go to Jamaica.
All right.
Jamaica.
Any specific name of like the
The venue.
Like police spot.
I can't even
tell you.
Well, there's one that I know we normally used to deal with, and it wasn't like it was just a spot we just would go to chill when we know that we just trying to relax, but it was, it was a nice atmosphere, It was called Studio Square.
Yeah.
They shut it down and they opened it back up. You could go there. They got an outside, they got indoors and whatnot. Places out in NY, you go there, you're gonna be there till like
you're gonna be there till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Till the sun come up.
Yeah, sun come up.
And like I said, and then after that, we're gonna go get something to eat. That's why I can't stand.
That's what I'm saying. I need to know the spot to go to.
Yeah.
Get the food after.
It's so
so when I pull up, I need to know where I'm gonna go.
Oh, we got you.
We was
had to holler at Suge.
Oh man, he'll take you to Soho.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
He's going.
You know what I'm saying, Manhattan, and he'll go to Soho. He performs at those places though, so it's like when the performance is done,
he's roaming around.
Yeah,
he's roaming around.
It's not over. We're gonna go uptown.
Yeah,
y'all gonna go uptown. I'm going to sleep. Yeah, bro. I'm not doing all
not
that.
for that one night that I'm there.
Yeah, nah. We got you.
But we was just in NY. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was in Brooklyn.
Shout out to Lene Ray and Jazzy Mango. We was just out there shooting an event with for T-Rex.
Oh, y'all did something for Rex?
Yeah, we
T-Rex.
did. Not the battle rapper.
Oh,
not yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
shout out to him too. But nah.
Rex.
Oh shit.
We did an event and
yeah,
it was working. We was working.
Yeah, we was working.
Networking too.
And, we bumped into what's the cat from Helter Skelter? Damn, I forgot his name. But yeah, we
bumped into a few people that was
some names
out there. Yeah,
I imagine y'all would see a lot of names out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the thing about it is when you just roaming around and you don't really even think about it.
I had Mario try to take my date with me. I was with one day. So that's my music story.
You talking about Mario?
Mario from here. So that's my story.
I know who that is.
Oh,
he came over to Jay's and his manager tried to like, yo, can I get a discount on the thing? I'm like, can I get some Mario tickets? Yeah, I got you. I was like, all right. Yeah. This was like 2003.
That's when he just a friend came out.
Yeah, I know. And he was there.
That's the first joint.
We had a lot of celebrities used to come through.
We used to work out all the time. Seeing celebrities is nothing.
Kobe Bryant.
I wasn't there for that thing.
I was there.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Now I was there.
Let's hear a story. What story y'all got?
I got a story with what's his name? Genuine. Like Genuine came through there at the time I was working on the sneaker floor. I don't think he was there that day.
No.
Anyways, a coworker, a friend of mine, Daryl. He was there too.
Shout out to Daryl.
Yeah, we used to always like play fight, slap box and whatnot, and we used to always fight. He was a bigger dude, like, you know what I mean? Me, I have not really grown since then. That motherfucker's huge as shit. But anyway, we was on the floor. They would announce when a celebrity was coming in. They would let us know, like, hey, this person is on the floor. Okay, so, be on your quote-unquote best behavior. I'm like, man, fuck you. Anyways, so he came on the floor, and he sat down, and he pointed out a sneaker. And Dow was like, he had his arms crossed, like, I don't know what the fuck that means. So he pointed again at the sneaker, and he walked off. So I'm looking at him like, okay, I'm gonna go over here because I don't know what the hell this shit is about. But it was, that was like one story. Trick Daddy then came through there.
I was there.
Nobody got Genuine shoes.
No, because you was there that day. You was in the back.
I was in the back.
He was he was the manager for the floor.
I was the supervisor for the floor.
So they would just call it out to him, and he would say, "All right, it's here. Come get it. It's ready."
Yeah.
But man, because he just kept pointing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
He's like, my voice is for singing, dog. I don't talk to
you.
But come on, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna go like this.
You gonna point,
and it's like, and he's looking at us like, bring me that one, and I'm like. Like we 17, 16 years old at the time. Like that's like if I did that to a 17 or 16-year-old.
You be like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah.
They gonna be like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just disrespect, period. I feel like it's just disrespect, period.
Yeah.
You know
Kobe Bryant.
No fights were happening at this store?
Fights?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember any fights. Oh, you talking about celebrity or you talking about just like amongst
fights? We used to
we slap box, but you talking about that?
I'm talking about.
You
I'm
talking
talking about when we was in the back. D was in the back.
Oh,
That was we was
yeah,
really like.
yeah.
So it was a big store. We used to play around a lot.
Man.
I used to play around a lot.
Yeah, this motherfucker used to play.
I used to play around a lot. What's up?
L Keys.
I said 5. What?
She got 5 on it. That's what she said.
She got 5 on it.
5 on it.
She got 5 on it.
5.
She got 5 on it.
Cheeks, man. Cheeks.
What the fuck? What did I miss it? Hold up.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just keep going, keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, I'm about to get into my stuff. When I'm in my zone, you can't do it like that. But
No,
I'm gonna keep it
She a
brief.
lawyer, you know. She got one hear your closing arguments. That's all she's trying to get at.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Understand? Now go ahead. Yeah, you said
Anyway,
the fights.
So
In the back.
Yeah.
that, it was a big scuffle. I don't know why. We had, you know how you have people that work at the job. They're kind of like, like the job police, and they want you to do everything X, Y, Z to a T. You know what I'm saying? Dot your I's. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So we had it was this guy. He was just like he didn't really like the way we was moving. He didn't like the fact that we was having fun. So I guess he had something to say to somebody who we worked with on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went back and he didn't like it because he had his own section and they started arguing. And then it was just like, the push and the shoving came into place and we was just kind of like, yo, listen, we're not really doing all that. And then I think this guy moved him from like one spot all the way to the back and not closed down and all kind of shit. And then we all just started getting into it.
I wanted to swing at him, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just show that you motherfucker, you cannot fuck with me.
He moved
You know
him from like one spot to the other side of the floor. I think it was like a warning.
It
was like a brawl or whatever.
I was like, yo, come on now. You can't, come on now. You trying to disrespect us. I ain't like that shit. I don't fuck with disrespect.
There was a lot more though.
Yeah.
There was a lot more, but
yeah.
whatever, to say a few, but that was pretty much it.
So damn, we got L's, man. We got L's over here, man. L's, man. Damn.
Where the life questions at? You got life
we got the Oh, so that was did we hit him with the music question? We hit him with the segment?
Nah, we didn't hit him.
That was just me.
That was him. He took that one over. I mean, we could do
We could do a music question as far as asking. I think no, you know what? He already mentioned that because I think you already mentioned like who you would do an album with.
Battle rap.
Yeah. Oh, you used to battle rap?
Yeah.
Okay. Spit something right now.
Spit
something right now. Fuck that.
Nah, I ain't
Let's
go.
Look.
Gotta
packs to public houses and stash packs in Bonneville. 6,000. Got felonies, but still good with crimes. I can bag 6 nicks. I can slide for dimes and go and cop 2 for 5 and then backflip rip. Arabian cut the somersault with it. So when the custodies arrive, won't none of y'all get it. LS, y'all scared, behave me, snitch. 3 shots laying your head, you snake me. Ain't no hammers like the ones I got. See?
Hey, look. Now I'm gonna tell you. Look.
Oh shit!
Now I feel like yo, we gonna have to set this battle up now. We got all these cameras.
That shit.
Listen, we can go at it.
I was just joking. That ain't me.
Oh shit! You almost got us. You almost got me. He said, "Hey man."
That's gonna be the first. That's gonna for music. If you had to pick anybody to go toe to toe with, whether they in a battle rap arena or the commercial arena, who would it be?
Like I'm going against, or
you
2 against each other.
Not you.
Or you can do both. As a matter of fact, I want to hear both. Yeah, I want to hear who he would. Yeah, start off with who you probably would go against. If you knew how to rap for real.
If I was still doing it actively,
yeah.
So I'm gonna name the hottest person in Baltimore right now. Tay Rock is the hottest person that's from Maryland, Edgewood. But I'm gonna name him. I probably would lose at this point, to be honest. That's just being real. But he's not like that's who I would want to see.
Tay Rock.
You want to see at the highest level of competition? That's what I was about when I was doing it.
Battle him though. Or
Right
would
now,
you pick
I
somebody?
don't lose, but I would.
Or would you shoot for somebody else?
That's what I'm gonna take.
He's taking Tay Rock. He's going after
somebody bum me, but then at least I ain't go. At least you go at a big name, even if you lose and you look good, then you get the notoriety of people seeing you. So on a strategy basis, that makes the most sense.
On the marketing standpoint, okay. So you would go after Tay Rock. So now 2 people you would want to see go after each other, whether commercial, like you said, right? Whether commercial.
So I'm a big battle rap fan, right? So it's really hard for me to sit here and act like I haven't seen a lot of shitty artists like mainstream try to transition and hurt my feelings over the years. But my dream matchup back in the day, I wanted to see like Lloyd Banks and Cassidy. That was back in the day. Like I done seen Cassidy a couple of times and it's looking kind of shaky, baby. So I don't know about that. Cassidy's been getting better. I will say that he's been getting better since he's been back.
As far as battling, yeah, for sure, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. So I got a life one for you. Life question for the platform. If you had to pick any industry to blow up in, what would it be? You the king for a day. You only pick
industry.
one industry to blow up in.
Whether you was a boxer,
Yep.
or you know what I'm saying, doesn't matter what it
Or
is.
anything that you got going on now.
Real estate.
Oh,
Also, you the Grant
want some land.
Grant Cardone.
More land I got, I don't care. I could put studios, but whatever the fuck I want to put on that. It's just my shit. My land.
yeah. Real estate. Oh, Young Jeezy, yo, he's killing it. He owns.
For real?
Yeah, when he said he owns half of Atlanta, he wasn't bullshitting. They say
He was serious.
He's serious. I
I
heard
thought
Young
he just
Jeezy
meant that, because rappers talk a lot of shit.
exaggerate, but they say he owns a lot of property. Oh, he has his hands on. You know what I'm saying? Whether he owns it or not, but his hands is really extended to like most of Atlanta. That's what somebody else confirmed it. I was like, oh shit, word.
So you will want to you just take over. Like, is there?
That's the industry. If you talking about industry
Real estate.
as a whole, like I thought about oil. I was like, I don't know nothing about oil. So now I have
Oil?
a bunch of advisors around me, and that's going to take a lot. Now I'm gonna lose more money.
Nah.
But it's until oil is a finite resource, so it fluctuates.
Yeah.
Real estate fluctuates too, but if I'm the top person with real estate, then that means that I can do that on a global scale. And unlike America, a lot of other countries, when you buy parcels of land, that's your land. Nobody's gonna come and take it. It's yours. You ain't gonna owe taxes on it. It's yours.
Oh, but
Unless the government try to come and buy the land from you.
about to say,
Other countries, not everywhere.
Okay. They could do that, but okay.
Speaking of we got a love question because I was about to.
I definitely got. But
Oh, hit the love because I was actually gonna switch it, but
cool.
yeah.
I just want to know, since we going through the time machine, who was your celebrity crush back in the day?
Back in the day.
Back in the day, I'm keeping it clean,
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
You
No,
know
I was gonna say right now, Janelle Monáe, what's up?
Oh, Janelle Monáe. Okay.
Back in the day,
She's non-binary, I think, right now.
I don't know
What
what
is
she
that?
is. She can still be with me.
Yeah. She don't identify as anything. She just
That's what's up.
non-binary. Yeah.
That's cool.
I think that's what she says she is. Yeah.
You get paid for that, or
What?
I think binary is like O's and ones in computer
Yeah,
world.
and
So
she-
I don't know what that means in
non
other world.
word.
No O's and ones, I guess. Anywho,
It's zeros and ones. Yeah.
me and Janelle, listen.
Ooh, it's getting
Me and
serious.
you can have that conversation over whatever you want to, what we want to be at. We can travel there. We can talk about that. Whatever you want to talk about, all right? Just me and
so
you.
back in the day.
Nobody else. No music, no life, not just me and you. All right.
Oh my God.
Janelle, hit us up.
So back
Let
in
us
the
know.
day, back in the day one.
Back in the day, it was probably somebody in my class.
Celebrity though, gotta be a celebrity.
That's it.
Celebrity.
It's got to be, a porn star, somebody.
All right, so now I will say that Digital Empath and me do not stand by the thoughts of me in this moment right now for that person back in the day. But I used to watch Clueless, and I seen the girl on there. She was kind of all right. Her name was Stacey Dash.
Oh.
Now I don't know. Now her political views and her thoughts do not reflect me and my.
I'm gonna second that motion, definitely.
Nah, she's a cutie, man. Right now she's lost because the thing is she didn't even know when DMX died. She was like, "What? I just found out DMX died like 6 months later, some shit, man." So she's somewhere else.
She's probably busy or something. I don't know.
How do you not know that though?
Some people are detached, but
Yeah, but okay, Stacey Dash was actually she was cute. I mean, if I'm gonna throw in mine a little bit because you said Clueless because it kind of reminds me a little like high school shit. I ain't gonna from Lark Voorhees. Oh man,
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell.
I knew that name.
Yeah, Locke Ruiz, man, she was sexy as.
Oh, the
fuck.
twins, the sister twins.
Oh, you went.
Tia and
Oh,
Tamara.
okay.
Yeah, them.
Oh no, they
Forgot
still
about them.
sexy. Yeah,
I
nah.
haven't seen them in a long time, but like
That's
I'm thinking
big.
about like growing up
Okay.
and the girl, what's her name? That's in Waist Deep.
What's a
Shit. I be
yeah,
I
waist deep.
first seen her on Cousin Skeeter. I don't remember her name right now.
Legend. What you got? I know you know what we talking about. Oh, the microphone
Mic
does
is
work.
on.
I can't believe you.
She's in.
Yo, she was running this whole time.
Uh-huh.
Yo, nah, you getting a haircut.
Oh.
Haircut.
Oh, you talking about Megan Good?
Megan Good, that's what.
Oh yeah, Megan Good. Yeah. Okay, Megan
Nah,
Good.
we getting a haircut.
Yeah.
Whatever. Now 19 Keys. That's my husband.
19 Keys.
Oh.
All right, well, 19
How
Keys,
about
you heard
that,
it.
man?
God is legend.
You hear me?
You understand me. He
That's fine. I understand him clearly.
Oh.
He be talking to you directly.
I
Yup,
know,
he
right?
sure is. I'm part of that tribe.
19 Keys is
19
on point,
Keys.
man.
Okay.
But back in high school, oh gosh. I used to be in love with, well, infatuated, not in love, with Justin Timberlake. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh.
Justin, you better come on Music Life Love so you can see God is legend over here.
Not now, but
Okay.
that was a past thing.
Oh shit.
Well, so if he walked up in here, you just gonna be like, nah, sit down.
Now I'll be like, "What's up?"
Mhm.
But
More than
19,
that.
but if 19 Keys walking in, he was like, you on him.
what?
Okay.
She on him. We gonna, yo,
Me and
we
him is gonna
leave.
have some really good conversations,
Okay.
Say that again.
high level conversations
So-
to be exact.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to close the door. She gonna like, get out. Get
No,
out.
we'll
Like, all right.
we'll leave on our own.
Okay.
Y'all just gonna-
Y'all gonna have to go
So-
to an island for that.
So
That's
you're gonna
fine.
you're gonna go by that by that name though. Anything goes.
You tried it. You tried it. You tried it. You
Yeah,
tried
so, like,
it.
no.
She's gonna be Legend Key. Legend Key.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. That's
You tried it.
Mm-hmm. I hear that.
I see
okay.
what you're doing.
I bet. Well,
19 Keys, yo, holla at God is legend. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we gotta talk to Ian, Rashad, or Troy. One of these cats, somebody gotta pull that in.
on your leisure. What up?
Yes.
You gotta go to
Leave it.
Madison Square Garden, I guess.
Word, yeah. So M, yeah, we didn't hear yours. You ain't.
Nah, we don't care about. Listen, I'm the host. You know what I'm saying we don't care about mine right now.
I know you had one.
I just
know you
I
had
had
one.
plenty, and I still do.
I think it's Mary J. Blige.
Mary J.
I
Blige.
always say her name.
Tell
I
me
say
I
her
said what up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There's a lot more, but I don't really want to go through that right now.
I feel you, man.
I love you guys. I appreciate you guys showing up. Goddess Legend for engineering this session. I'm surprised, you know what I'm saying, that she was like, nah, I got it. I was like, all right, we're gonna see. She's right in that seat. We got L's up here.
Mm-hmm.
We got Gillionaire in the building. You know, before I close this thing out, I just want to say thank you for everything. You extended us a lot of hospitality, you know, from day one. Even now, I thought I had
So
this.
One last question.
Yeah, I thought I had this on vibe.
What was the name of y'all show? The first show y'all did, not the last podcast, not even that one.
Okay.
Before, when I first met y'all,
Yeah.
y'all mentioned a show that y'all did before.
Yeah.
What was that called?
Oh, I don't know. Which one is it?
NYO.
Oh, is it NYO?
It was NYO.
Okay, it was called
It was-
NYO
And we
podcast.
can still find those videos on YouTube somewhere.
no.
Oh shit!
No.
NYO podcast. You might. I
don't
still have the
You still have the files.
it was
though, but-
NYO podcast, and it was
Kept
a
the
house.
files. Word to loaded luck.
Yeah.
Nah, the NYO stood for Not Your Ordinary Podcast.
Yeah, that was
Dang.
that name was Sugar J. I think it was his cousin or somebody who else. Somebody else who came.
I thought it was originated from Sugar J and
but it was it was somebody else who did it, and we just rocked with it.
yeah.
And then we did everything else, and then it turned into the House of Mike's podcast, and then
No, the last
we never did any
Okay.
episodes with the last podcast.
we did.
We
You talking about like, huh?
Now let me know. Did we do the last podcast
Yeah,
episode?
we did one episode with the last podcast.
We called it the House of Mike's.
Shout out to the tapes, missing tapes.
You know what I'm saying? It's yeah, but officially it was NYO. Then we came up. We
The
did
last
one
podcast,
episode. We did
yeah.
one episode. It was House of Mike's.
House of
We
Mike's.
came up with the name whenever, but it was supposed to be the last episode because he wrote
The last podcast. It was supposed
he
to
wrote a whole series
yeah.
called The Last podcast.
No, true.
But it was he wrote the whole thing out.
Yeah.
But then I guess at the last minute we was like, no.
Yeah.
And we did that. And that's when you met us. And like I said, man, you've shown us nothing but hospitality. You know what I'm saying? Ever since then, we was able to meet Legend. We was able to meet Ham. He extended us, just all his help and advice. And we really appreciate you because we've grown since then. And here we are, and we're going to grow even more together. So once again, we appreciate you. This was supposed to happen a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it's happening now when it's supposed to happen. So I don't know if you want to let us know about anything you got going on coming up next, like, any future events. Let us know while we here.
All right, so man, like I said, be sure if you're a content creator and you're looking for a space to podcast or anything like that, be sure to check out digitalempathstudios.com. If you are a person that's looking to live stream your next event, whether that be a ribbon cutting ceremony, some type of conference or anything of that nature, be sure to check out Digital Empath Studios. If you are looking for behind the scenes videography work, be sure to hit up Digital Empath Studios so we can put you in contact with Mr. M behind the lens behind over there. If you're looking to get your podcast developed and taken to the next level, be sure to hit up Digital Empath Studios so we can put you in connection with Legend Keys over there.
Married already?
That's what's up. Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up, Gil.
So we in Baltimore for
See how that went.
yeah.
Legend Keys.
Legend Keys.
I didn't even
Nice.
think of
That's what I
There
said.
you
They
go.
married already.
See keys in it.
We gonna make that happen for you.
Thank
For real.
you.
So they go. Where else can they find you at though?
Um,
Like as far as like
and when y'all want to see the podcast is coming back soon, Music, Life, and Love is going to be on there, and a whole lot of other shows going to be on there. It's going to be on the Winners Dialogue. So check out the Winners Dialogue. That's a social handle for it, and it's going to be my secret mentor. So be sure to check that out as well. So many other shows. Just follow Digital Empath Studios on IG, and you're going to see all the shows that's under the umbrella, and some that's not that you haven't seen, they're going to get released under there too.
Yep.
So
That's what's up, man. So basically, if you in Baltimore, you already know. You know what I'm saying? This is a one-stop shop, Digital Impact Studios. You got everything going on, for real, for real.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
and y'all,
Shout out.
people that be coming from out of town, keep coming from out of town.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah,
real.
yeah.
We do virtual editing as well.
To all the DMVs, yeah, I mean, the whole section, you know what I'm saying? For real, for
We
real.
in there. So
Yeah, we in there, man. Yo, Els, man, definitely salute to you, man, for real, man. Just doing this, being part of this, the whole journey was, I mean, we still got more and more going, man. But salute to you, the whole thing that you've been doing, man. And Digital Impact Studios is great.
Man,
for
salute
real.
to y'all for staying consistent and actually following the process, man. That's what we got. Salute.
I see you see the
Salute
part.
y'all.
You appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Legend, you got anything?
No. It's
No,
like
no,
I
you
just
do.
did that to be smart. No, I'm just grateful. Thank y'all for letting me sit here and do y'all episode and have trust in me and us building a team together. Let's get to work.
Ooh.
Next time we need a camera angle so that way when you talk about your crush, you know what I'm saying? You can see who
19,
you are.
Bravo.
Like, come on, look.
Yeah,
Lee got
yeah.
the damn the
She got
camera.
the camera next to her. Right?
The stand.
She
I
do-
was about to say, it's
Come
right
on.
there next to her.
She didn't want to
My
turn it
phone
on.
down, record you. It's all good.
Oh, he could-
We gonna tag him.
He could find her.
He definitely can find me.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna make sure. We're gonna
Yeah.
make sure. of that.
Thank you.
Let me end it. Let me say my before, because I was bigging up Els, man, because you know what I'm saying this whole movement is crazy, and it's only getting bigger. Digital Empath is only getting bigger. But you know what I'm saying, like I always usually say at the end of the episodes, you know what I'm saying, it's you got to teach somebody. You know what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean, it's life is about what did you learn and who did you teach. I mean, pass that information to everybody else, to anybody else, for real. Don't hold information out, for real.
So I'm talking about, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
With that being said, it's Music, Life, and Love, and we are out.
Peace.
Music, life, love.